Heroine came to Seoul to participate in a talent show. With her excellent voice, she made it again, becoming the top 16 in the country. After recording the show, she was happy and ready to go home. At that moment, the heroine's headache came back. This reminded her that she had seen a doctor before. The doctor said she was terminally ill. She only had a few months to live. The nosebleed also means that her condition is deteriorating. After coming out of the toilet, she was going home with her girlfriends pretending that nothing was wrong. But there were some black cars in front of her. Several people in black suits came down. The man in the lead handed a business card to the heroine. He said he had seen her performance, wanted to ask her to come with them. Girlfriends suddenly felt bad, quickly pulled the hostess aside, and got into another cab. At the end of the day, when she got home, she lay down on her bed to sleep, but the headache started to attack again. Halfway through the pain, she heard footsteps of a stranger breaking into the house. She rushed out of the room and a gun was put on her head. It was the group of men in black suits again. The leader of the group asked a very strange question. "Are you the witch from back then?" The heroine said she wasn't pathetic. They asked them to let her go. They had the misfortune to capture the girl's best friend, put the knife on her neck, trying to blackmail the heroine with this. The heroine refused to admit. The other party had to signal to kill. At that moment, the heroine's eyes changed. In this moment, the heroine killed everyone in seconds. But after the kill, the heroine seemed to turn back into a normal person. She was so scared that she dropped the gun in her hand, looked back at her best friend. Her face was full of fear and shock. All this is a nightmare for her. The heroine herself does not know what happened. At that moment, someone came from downstairs. It was the mysterious strange man. He smiled and asked his best friend. Girlfriend looked at the heroine and said, "What's weird?" The strange man said that she was either at home doing farm work or she is playing with you. Never studied but topped the grade. Why? Because she is the magical girl who was transformed by the brain. After that, the strange man asked the heroine to go back to the headquarters with them. If she doesn't do it, they will kill her adoptive parents and her best friend, for the safety of those around her, and to find out her identity. The heroine had to do as she was told. Soon she was taken to a laboratory. Her hands were tied to a chair. A voice came from the room. It was Dr. White talking in the control room. He was the one who transformed the heroine. At his command, the man next to him pushed a box. He took out a syringe and plunged it into the heroine's neck. The heroine's memories began to emerge.